Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of building homes in Fortnite. Today we're going to be building a awesome treehouse in Wailing Woods. As I told you from the last video of building homes, I do this with a bunch of friends. We usually land in a close area and try to build some awesome homes, and then we do some battles in each of the areas. So today I'll be building a treehouse within the trees. It's going to be pretty big and kind of take over most of Wailing Woods just so that we can kind of get around and so my friends can't, catch me anywhere. So there's going to be a lot of secrets, even just trying to build these kind of homes. There's going to be a lot of trees in the way, and you want a lot of secret passages through different ways in case somebody's trying to shoot down anything of yours. Also keep the stairs, single stairs everywhere you can. Just they're a lot harder to spot than big the big square pieces that we do as stairs. Alright, let's get up here now. Best thing to do here is always get as many floors as you can around trees, since if somebody smashes a floor, you could fall onto a tree, or if somebody tries to break down a tree, at least you still got your floors up. And always try to get towers. Towers are your best friend in here, because you definitely want to be able to see what's going on around you. And I'm just staying kind of to the back side of Wailing Woods at first, just so that you have an advantage before people enter Wailing Woods to see which side they're entering from. A really good thing to do is add as much railing as you can, just because when you're running around there's chances of falling off the edges, and since we are building homes, it's awesome to showcase that you know what you're doing and that you have a safe home built, especially for tree houses, because we're at very, very high heights. You fall off this, there's no surviving it. Now you definitely want to try to even keep these runways at the top singles so that they're a lot harder to spot. Again, we'll just put these railings in. They're a safeguard. They also are very good at helping out in case you're getting shot at and they take the floor out. The side pieces will not fall off if the floor is shot. They stay connected so that you don't go flying off. This is a really good way to build stairs inside a fort, just because you can get all the way to the bottom by just jumping stair to stair. We're at a pretty good height here. It's a really good spot to build a tower. Got a really good view to the south. There we go, we got safe zones all around. 360-degree view. Just add on to this. make something to the very far back here and have a little secret way out in case, you know, you're getting pushed at the forefront and most of your base is broken. At least you can head back this way, have a little safe way out. Got another tower here. And we'll leave this tower half exposed just to kind of give it a different style and also a little bit easier access for visualization. Again, we'll add on to the top. A lot of ample amount of wood here. I shouldn't have even cut down that tree. Could have left that tree with the last hit. That we don't need here. This one will make a little different than the other fort that we built on the other side there. There we go. There we go, we got some protection there. Can add another one here. Always add the railings in. You don't want to go flying off any of these edges. Alright, so we got another really cool spot. You can add windows in here. It's going to be beneficial just for nobody to be able to kind of detect you and you could see them beforehand. And then we'll build a little way out here. First we'll just kind of add some more railing here. This can be time consuming, but once you kind of figure out how to do it, it doesn't take that long. We usually give each other about 20 to 25 minutes to build. You can tell my time's gone on a little bit ahead of time. We were battling a little earlier. And today we're just kind of practicing how to build some different styles, so we didn't really care to look at the time this time. So yeah, usually we get about 20 to about 30 max minutes to build our home, and then the rest of the time we're battling 10 minutes almost piece on each of our homes that we built in different locations. Usually they're all pretty near each other. A couple of friends that are just outside of Wailing Woods here. This will be basically our way out. It's a secret little passage. In case anything happens, we can get away. We got resources, materials here. Also the house in the back to the northeast that has a couple of weapons, ammo. There we go. Since this is a treehouse, I've been sticking to using only wood. You can use other structures. It was just, since it's a treehouse and wood is the actual material that gets used, that's what we're going to be using. We're sticking to strictly wood here, and as you can see on that tree, I didn't go all the way. There's no point of taking any of the trees out. It actually benefits you to keep them in Wailing Woods to kind of help camouflage your base. And as you can see from here, the base is looking pretty good. We'll add the railing here as another safeguard. Also, again, as I said before, it helps in case the floors get shot by an enemy. It will still stay connected just by building these rails. Sometimes it can be a pain putting these in, but once you figure it out, it's not a big problem. There we go. Can add some railing to the sides here. So again, we're going to show you guys kind of the strength of building these like this. As you can see, that's a perfect way out, and it's kept to the far back, so hopefully none of the enemies can see that. Just need some weapons. Gonna be able to show you guys kind of how the structures can take damage, and how building little things like the rails can actually benefit you, and even when you're playing actual Fortnite online, be it solos, duos, or squads. Especially in squads, once you know you're getting closer to the end and have to build some bigger bases, it's always good to add little pieces that are going to help your base stay up, because usually at the end, you know, a lot of people are going to be bringing in grenade launchers, rocket launchers, so, and the guided missiles back, so there's a lot of chance for your bases to get blown up. Alright, the best thing I could get was a sniper. We'll try to shoot down somewhere here on one of these bridges, and show you guys how the bridges can take quite a bit of damage. We'll first just build and attach more of our base back to kind of where we originally started. You want the treehouse kind of connected in a kind of a circular track, so that, you know, if you're on one side and need to quickly get to the other side, instead of having to travel on the ground, you can just quickly run right through your base and get to both sides. Sometimes we'll have 2-on-2 scrimmages, and usually place one person on one side and the other on one of the other side of the bases, so that we kind of have them secured, and then we usually try to get some launch pads built so that if one side is going down, you can launch over to the other side. I'll show you guys a little later a really good spot to put launch pads and make them a little less visible for enemies. There we go, we got it basically back to where we started. Don't want a window, need a door, there we go. We're back to the start. I'll just add the railings again. I'm gonna keep the tree here, just get enough wood. Sometimes you don't need to put these railings where there's trees in the way, but in runways like this, it's good to add them in, just because I'll show you guys later of what could happen if you do shoot the floors in a spot like that where there is no railing. Everything will go down. This can be a little time consuming, but it's totally worth it when the battles begin with your friends or anybody else. We've also started doing a lot of events between a group of friends. We got about 18 people right now, and we do scrimmages pretty often, and Usually we'll have somebody come into a specific area just like this and build a whole fortress of things, and everybody has to come in here and battle. Nobody has anything of their own built in the beginning, so it's you got to use whatever you get, and it's pretty awesome because you never know what your friends are going to build and what it could turn into, and it's just total mayhem, and it's a lot of fun. You guys should definitely be trying this with friends. Oh no, this is not a position you want to be in. Let's figure something out here to get back in. A lot of people forget that there's always a way back instead of jumping down a tree and taking a lot of damage. There we go. Take this piece out. There we go. This kind of just helps, you know, instead of going all the way around, you can quickly go over if there's anything that breaks down from one side. And yeah, some of our scrimmages, as I was just talking about, we've started putting pretty awesome prizes. Some of the prizes are cash prizes or V-Bucks prizes, so stuff like that. It's pretty fun. We've been actually having a lot of fun with it. We've actually been doing pretty good. I've won about 2,200 V-Bucks so far from the scrimmages. I think I'm leading in total V-Bucks amassed. And here we'll show you guys the difference here. If you shoot a floor, you still got the railing. This is exactly what happens. It still stays connected. It's connected through that. You could shoot the railing on one side. It still stays protected just from those pieces. Now, railing goes down pretty easy. There's not a lot of HP on those. And I'll show you guys kind of what happens when you take out just a regular flooring. It still stays pretty connected. Just because of all the railing you put in, all the floors you put in, it really helps to structure the forts. As you can see, there's a lot of different pieces that can get shot down, but the fort still stays there. You have to really take off a piece like this to actually get rid of the entire fort because it was connected to the rest of it. So see, one whole side of your fort's gone, but you still have the rest of it here, and you can get around. And I'll show you guys kind of how to build a area to put a launch pad just in case you got to get out if you're in a situation like that last one where your enemy is trying to take down the fort. Best spot to put these launch pads is obviously at a very high spot on one of your forts, and also cover it up. You don't want people to know that you have a launch pad up there because people will take that spot out first. So definitely make sure that you build it at somewhere on the top. And you know, just 1 second, we'll get right up there. Alright, got our fort completed so far. Usually we do add in a few more towers, a few more secret stairways that go to the bottom floors. But on this one I just wanted to kind of show you guys a general idea of a treehouse and what it could be. It's pretty awesome here. It's awesome that in Playground you can get all these kind of things. A lot of llamas, a lot of airdrops. As you can see, we have this one staircase here, but usually we'll put in a few staircases that go up and down just for battle mode. It's a little different than when you're just customizing places like this. In battle mode, you're actually going to need people going in and out, enemies and whoever it is. You want to kind of give everybody a fair advantage instead of making it a one-sided battle. Now I'll show you guys kind of really cool spot to put a launch pad. We'll add it in here. It's always a good exit strategy is somewhere to a faraway hill, which we can go right there to the south. And a good thing to do is sometimes have a different material for where the launch pad is, just so that nobody can see it, especially through metal. It also helps any of your friends know that, hey, if you see a metal piece, that there's some kind of special structure built there without having to say it. And then you just throw that on and you've got yourself a pretty cool spot to be able to launch out in case there's anything going on. Usually we try to build a few towers just so that you can kind of get around, and we'll try to put up a couple of launch pads so you can get through the base pretty quickly if there's a battle that pursues. So yeah guys, thanks for watching this episode. Next episode we're going to have a pretty cool house. We're probably going to have a friend helping us out. And yeah, we'll get some ratings and see how you guys like it. I hope you guys have a really good day, and I hope you guys send some more videos. The last couple of videos we got sent were awesome. I'll be putting up the links of where you can send some of the homes that you built. And yeah, have yourself a great day.